Compound interest is the most powerful tool for building wealth. Money grows on its own when you leave it invested for a long time. The longer the time, the bigger the result. Most people know this idea, but very few use it correctly. They wait too long to start. They spend extra money instead of investing it. Years pass and the magic of compound interest stays small because they gave it almost no time to work. The 72-hour rule changes everything. It is very simple. Anytime money comes to you that you did not expect, you have exactly 72 hours to move it into your investment account. It can be a tax refund, a work bonus, gift money, money from selling something, or extra pay from a side job. If you move it within 3 days, that money starts growing immediately. If you wait longer than 3 days, the money almost always disappears on normal spending. 3 days is the limit because after 3 days, most people forget or find excuses. The money feels like normal money again, and it gets spent. When you move it in the first few hours or days, you protect it. You turn it into future wealth instead of today's small pleasure. Time is the real secret of compound interest. A small amount invested early can become a huge amount later. For example, $5,000 invested every year starting at age 25 grows to more than $1 million by age 65, with an average return of 8%. If the same person waits until age 35 to start, the final amount is only about half. The person put in the same money each year, but lost hundreds of thousands of dollars just by starting 10 years later. Extra money that arrives suddenly has the same power. $3,000 from a tax refund can feel small today, but if invested right away, it grows a lot over the years. In 10 years, it becomes around $6,500. In 20 years, it becomes around $14,000. In 30 years, it becomes around $30,000. In 40 years, it becomes around $65,000. One quick decision turns $3,000 into $65,000 without any extra work. Most people spend that refund in a few weeks. They buy clothes, eat at restaurants, or pay for a short trip. They feel happy for a short time, but their future stays the same. The person who follows the 72-hour rule feels happy for a short time too, but then feels happy again every year when they see the investment grow. The rule works because it removes emotion and delay. When money sits in a normal bank account, it is easy to spend. When it moves fast to an investment account, it becomes hard to touch. The small effort of moving it quickly creates a big difference later. Many real people have used this idea successfully. One person received a $7,000 bonus from work. Within 2 days, the full amount went into an index fund. A few years later, that money already grew by thousands, and it will keep growing for decades. Another person sold an old car and received $4,500. The money went straight to investments within 1 day. That single action is now on its way to becoming 6 figures in the future. You do not need to earn more money to use this rule. You only need to protect the money you already receive. Almost everyone gets some unexpected money during the year. Bonuses, refunds, gifts, and small sales add up. Moving each amount quickly turns small drops into a river of wealth. Here is exactly how to start using the 72-hour rule today. First, open an investment account if you do not have one. A normal brokerage account that lets you buy low-cost index funds is perfect. It takes only a few minutes online. Link this account to your everyday bank account so money moves fast. Second, decide where the money will go. Many people choose a broad stock market index fund because it grows around 8 to 10% per year on average over long periods. You can also choose other safe long-term investments. The important part is that the money starts working right away. Third, make the rule automatic in your mind. Anytime extra money arrives, tell yourself 72 hours immediately. Write it down if you need to. Set a reminder on your phone. The goal is to act before the excitement of new money makes you want to spend it. Fourth, move the money as soon as possible. The faster, the better. Some people move it the same day. Even if you wait 2 or 3 days, stay inside the limit. Do not let the third day pass. Fifth, celebrate each time you follow the rule. Tell yourself you just made your future self richer. This small celebration makes the habit stronger. You do not have to move every single dollar. Money that is already planned for bills or real needs stays where it is. The rule is only for money that has no job yet. That is the money most people waste. Some people worry that they will never enjoy life if they invest every extra dollar. This is not true. You can still enjoy life with the money left after you pay your future self first. The goal is not to suffer today. The goal is to have much more freedom tomorrow. Think of it this way. When you spend extra money today, you get a small amount of pleasure now. When you invest it quickly, you get the same pleasure later plus a large amount of money. You delay pleasure for a short time and receive much more pleasure for the rest of your life. The 72-hour rule also protects you from lifestyle inflation. When you earn more or receive more, it is easy to spend more. Bigger house, newer car, more expensive vacations. These things feel good, but they keep you working for money forever. Moving extra cash to investments keeps your lifestyle simple while your wealth grows fast. Over many years, the results become shocking. A person who saves and invests $1,000 extra 10 times a year adds $10,000 each year. Over 30 years at 8% return, that simple habit becomes more than $600,000. If the same person spends the $10,000 each year, they have nothing extra later. Compound interest rewards people who start early and keep going. The 72-hour rule removes the biggest enemy of compound interest, which is delay. Every week you wait is a week the money does not grow. Every month you wait is a month lost forever. Rich people understand this idea deeply. They do not leave extra money sitting in checking accounts. They move it fast to places where it can grow. They know that a dollar invested today is worth many dollars later. You now have the same knowledge. The only question is what you will do with it. The next time extra money arrives, you have a choice. Spend it in the next few days and stay the same, or move it in the next 72 hours and change your future. Start small if you need to. Even $100 moved quickly is a victory. Each small win builds on the last one. When you choose to wait instead of spending right away, you show yourself that you can be trusted with money. After a few weeks, the habit feels less forced. After a few months, it becomes part of your routine. And after a few years, you start noticing something you've never felt before. Your money is growing without you doing much. It's not dramatic or loud, but it's steady. You start to understand why some people seem calm about their finances. That calm didn't come from luck. It came from repeating one small decision over and over. When your money begins to grow on its own, your life quietly opens up. You're no longer tied to every paycheck. You start having options, real ones. Maybe you work fewer hours. Maybe you help someone in your family without stressing. Maybe you take a trip you've been putting off for years. Or maybe you finally support something you always cared about, but never had the financial space for. None of these things happen overnight, but they all come from the same place, choosing long-term benefits over short-term temptations. And that choice becomes easier each time you practice the 72-hour rule. The beauty of the 72-hour rule is how simple it is. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need a perfect budget. You don't even need a huge income. You just need a moment of patience whenever unexpected money enters your life. Instead of spending out of habit, you press pause, you think, you plan, and then you put that money somewhere it can grow. So the next time money shows up without a purpose, whether it's a refund, a bonus, a gift, or a little extra from a side hustle, start the timer. Give yourself 72 hours before doing anything with it. That small pause protects you from the emotional pull that makes spending feel urgent, even when the purchase itself doesn't matter. In those 3 days, the impulse fades and the logic returns. You start seeing the money for what it really is, an opportunity, a chance to build stability, reduce stress, or move a little closer to the life you want. That clarity makes it easier to take the smarter path, saving it, investing it, or putting it toward a long-term goal instead of letting it disappear on something forgettable.